to today's video. I think this might be Truth Telling Time Tuesdays. Completely different than you are used to. Brooke Randvik here. I am gonna share with you something that is like seriously not only on my heart, but I have this sense of urgency as we go into weight loss season. When it's seriously the furthest thing from weight loss season. And this is why I'm going to share with you. Okay? And you're set up to fail. Why? What are they going to do next year if you're not in the weight loss energy again? What are they going to do? What are they going to do when you quit and they have that to pull out and put on your back? Hey, look, you quit. See, you need to go on a diet. See, you need to do this. See, you need to do that. Okay, so I have a little bit about me, my human design, which I created a workshop and I discussed this in there, okay? So, scratch that. So my human design personally is, for one, I'm a projector. Thank God I realized that as fast as I could and started to learn how to forgive myself and do things the way that works best for me. That's one thing. For another, I am a splenic authority, which that means that this human you see here, right here, could never be unhealthy. And in order for me to be unhealthy, it would mean that I wouldn't be being me. And that is really good to know, because that has helped guide me in being adamant about an energy that came up that was an intuition that said that we're driven, if you're a splenic authority, we're driven and we live by our immune system. Our immune system guides us. So we can energetically know if we go into that movie theater right now, I'm gonna get sick. I'm gonna touch something, I'm gonna get sick. And so this little instinct says, hey, go to the later show. Now I could go to the first show, even though I was listening to this, like, hey, maybe you shouldn't, okay? Did I listen? Or did I go against my intuition? Okay, and so it's all like, it's just that little, it's like such a baby. I don't know how to break down seconds. If I could, I would. A millisecond, which I don't even know if that makes sense. But it happens like that. It happens like that. And so one thing that we are, whether you are that kind of a person or not, that doesn't matter. The reason why I'm here to be able to share with you what I'm going to share with you is because I'm a splenic authority and I know it, and I know what that means, and I know what to do with it. I have not had to lose weight for 3 years. Losing weight was so much fun for me. It was like my life. It was like my identity. And I remember the first time I went into the New Year's season and I was like, I'm kind of lonely. Wow. My identity is being like shifted totally. And I feel left out because I don't have to diet, right? And so there was a lot that went into not having to diet. And I'm telling you, I've never had to lose weight. In my mind, I thought I had to lose weight because I thought that it was my motivator. Oh my God, if I don't have to lose weight, then I probably won't go to the gym. If I don't have belly fat, then I'm probably going to eat whatever the hell I want. So, we come up against our whole lives being taught to not listen to ourselves. And it shows up more in food than you could ever imagine. And so I have 2 books here that I'm going to talk to you about. One is based on a full course. It's the Gut Brain Solution. It's Unleash the Power of the Gut to Heal Your Mind. God, I have another book about quantum physics that talks about how if you don't have a healed body, it's going to destruct your mind. If you don't have a healthy, healed mind, it's going to destruct your body. So you can't just choose one over the other. You really need to be working on your psyche and learning, wow, I am doing nothing that my intuition says I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm gonna, okay? And so with this, this was just like, I've been educating myself, I've been living this for 2 years now, everything I learned in here. So it's the gut brain access. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you some supplements that I used based on the knowledge I have from that course. But the biggest one I want to talk about today is this one. This is intuitive eating. This is the 4th edition, and it is make peace with food, free yourself from chronic dieting forever, rediscover the pleasure of eating, and it's the anti-diet approach. But if you know anything about the brain, you know it doesn't read anti. It just says the diet approach. Sweet, I got another diet book, just fine. But if you don't have this stuff down, don't fast and don't ever diet again. Okay? Just really work on loving yourself first. And so with what is in this intuitive eating is my health coaching school and my life coaching school were built by 2 women who had chronic binge eating disorders and overcame them, and still, you know, worked through them. But, you know, there's always lessons to be learned. Anyways, so the biggest portion of my education comes from women who had binge eating disorders. And I don't, and I never have, I just don't. And I especially don't care what I eat now because I eat this specific way. I can eat whatever the hell I want. I eat whatever the hell I want, as much as I want, whenever I want. That's it. And it's what I want. Okay? I might be wanting something completely different than what is on your want list, right? Like me, I'm going to share with you what I have to have every day that just makes me feel so good, and it tastes delicious, and it gives me energy, and it makes me a very healthy person. Super fun. I'm going to share that with you in a minute. But I was watching a movie last night, well, because I was trying to escape from my life. Oh my God, it's fucking going through a crazy ass dark night of the soul yesterday, and my dark nights of the soul are like condensed down to like hours. This one lasted all day though, so I knew something was going to occur from that was going to be good, and it really did today. Lots of these things came together that I was directed to share on this video today. So I escaped my life, and I still listen to things in my ear that was not on this show. I really couldn't handle this movie too much. It made me a little too sick. But it was called The Luckiest Girl Ever. And in that movie, it had a woman in there who had been like gang raped or something. Like I told you, I couldn't really get the whole story because it kind of made me sick, but she had this binge eating disorder, and I was like being told like, Brooke, it's not that people don't want to diet, it's like a lot of people are hiding how they're eating, right? And I mean, like, I just don't want people to give up on being healthy because they've failed so many times, but they've also done things that just actually were super successful because they were set up for you to quit. Okay, so just know that you've been super successful this far on whatever you tried. And the only way you fail is when you give up. And in here, that's hell. Whatever. Like, it's like cheat meals. Hell, I started. Like, there's a specific thing that this is science, and you know, there's this one study that's the hell study. Hell, that's it. I started eating it. Who cares? We're gonna hurry up and scarf it down and pretend like it never happened. People are eating like that, okay? And that there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm here to share with you is where you can change that. And so that's what really guided me here today to talk about this. And I have a sale right now, an amazing sale on the products that I use with the company that I partner with. And I've backed away from sharing a lot of health information. For one, because if you're not gonna take a spiritual approach, like a soulful self-love approach to eating, then you're never going to arrive. I mean, we're never going to arrive. That's not the right word, but you're never going to fully like create change work. Change work is change work. That's what I do. I do change work. What does change work do? It rewires your system. It not only rewires your brain, it rewires what is in your DNA and your fractal lines. We got to clear them fractal lines out. Okay? If you want to know what fractal lines are, I'm thinking I need to do some vocabulary stuff. But if you just like see the human body as a sacred geometry, so there's all these things going on, and everything is so stinking perfect too. There's things in there that we gotta forget and shed and dissipate before we can evolve our gut, our mind, our body spiritually as well. And so I take an all realms health approach. And now that I'm like, okay, what the hell is going on wrong with the spiritual world, because they don't have to take care of their human vehicles? I mean, they're spiritual, man. Like, hello, everything's just gonna be manifested. Everything is already being manifested. So let's look at what you're manifesting, and let's look at what would you like to manifest instead. And do you want to manifest being able to eat whatever you want? Do you want to manifest an amazing gut? Do you want to manifest like no bloating anymore? God, that used to be my dream, to not have bloating or digestive issues. And now it's just who I am. And so that's what change work is. I'm not going backwards like I used to all the time. I used to continually go backwards. Now this is just who I am and what I do. And I teach it, and it can be learned. You can learn it a hell of a lot faster than I did, because I continually break things down for you. Do you want to like read this book? I mean, the book itself, listening to it is at least 10 hours. Do you want to, I think that this was like 5 full days of a course. I don't know. You can. You don't have to. You can come here. And so what I teach is in my self-love foundation course is specifically going to be to help you eat this way, to help you learn intuition, to help you listen to all of the things you've been told not to listen to. And so you can start to eat out of like education and love and consciousness. Like, you will start to eat in a completely different way, and you'll be so floored that you've been this brainwashed. And so I think it's critical, in order for you to even comprehend law of attraction, for you to even start to utilize the power of the laws. I think it's very important to understand how to listen to your intuition. And like I said in the beginning, that starts with food. Like, it's the easiest place to go to is with food. Okay? And in this intuitive eating book, it talks about, you know, people being like held in captivity, or like some science experiments and things like that. Even though that it wasn't about food, all they did was dream about food that they weren't able to have. And so if you're depriving yourself, if you don't know how to not deprive yourself, then you are going to continually have this neurological things. Your biology is going to crave whatever you're restricting, like hardcore, okay? It's just human makeup. And so that's good to know. That's good to know. And so it's time to shift that, because you have the power to. And so, well, what? You can do whatever you want. I can do whatever I want. And this is, I know it's such a dork. I make these, and what they are is I make some ice cubes, a lemon ice cube. Okay, so I squeeze lemons, and then I put in my juicer fresh ginger. So definitely has a little bit of a spice to it. And then I put in pineapple, and mango. And those are all very good solar plexus foods. And so that's what I started to, the main reason why I started to eat this snack is because of the solar plexus work I was doing. Now, I've fasted. It's 1:40 in the afternoon. I'm fine. I am hungry. I am not deprived. Not at all. Because any one of those times I could have eaten, that I was like, oh, hungry. Not quite yet. Okay? Not quite yet. And so that will be where you could possibly get to through certain steps of intuitive eating. And then I have this unsweetened organic almond milk. And I mean, I seriously have no clue what, I mean, because I counted calories for so many years, I can just do this in the top of my head. And I know subconsciously what all of this is, but it's irrelevant. And so what I have here is a snack shake through the company that I am partnered with. It is, there's no sugar in there. It's a pea protein. It only has 10 grams of protein, which I really wish everyone would read this book when it comes to how much you're eating protein. And like, one of the reasons why I never have to lose weight again is because I eat a lot of fat and very little protein. And so this only has 10 grams of protein in it. And I might have, I don't know, 4 ounces of meat some other time today. I don't eat very much protein. If you saw my body, I am the strongest I've ever been, okay? Especially structurally. So that's that. Oh my God. Okay. And so here I have Phyto Gold. This is also from the company that I am partnered with. Like, this is, it's formulated with 7 highly bioavailable fruits and phyto nutrient rich spices. Okay, so it's gold. Fermented turmeric root. Okay, so you can take that one off your list. Okay, mango fruit, coconut water, concentrate, fermented ginger root. So not only am I having fresh ginger, I'm boosting my immune system, my gut system, all of that. Like, I always see these lose weight in 3 days and drink this. And it usually has pineapple and mango and ginger. Okay? So I'm gonna do just a scoop of this, and please don't ask me how much any of this is because I really don't care. I really don't care. One reason that I can't do network marketing is because people are like, how much is that? How much is that? I don't know. What's it costing you not eating this stuff, okay? And so this is the biggest one, is the phyto greens, having chlorophyll every single day, and cholera and spirulina are the 2 main ingredients of this every day. This is my lifeline, okay? And then the biggest one is my trim. This is like a pudding. Okay, watch. Okay, that's all I do. Now that makes this thing taste so goddamn delicious, okay? But what the hell is this? God damn it. This is the most scientific thing I have ever experienced in my body, ever in my life. This is full of CLA, which is a digestive enzyme. And that digestive enzyme, the CLA fights all fats, visceral fat, especially fat around your organs, fat around your ribs, like the places I used to have fat. I don't have fat anymore because I was starting to worry because it was starting to move up. And you know, that's part of aging. And where I never had fat here on my body, I was getting fat on my body. I was like, oh my God. And so not only does it inhibit fat storage, okay, it improves muscle tone and it restores your skin. It works my skin, it builds my muscles, my joints, my teeth, my eyes, you know, I mean, they're white and vibrant, my skin, and I just have taken this every single day. Yeah, here and there I'll miss a day, but for 3 years. I would never think that I could be healthy without this, okay? Because they're actually things that are specifically found in our body. So our body isn't producing it, but you put this in your body, and because of the size and things like that, your body says, oh, let's go here. Let's go grow some hair, okay? All of this. My hairline used to be back here, okay? Now, no matter what, those are baby hairs. I used to do hair. They're never going to fully grow, but I have about this much hair that I didn't have 3 years ago. I was losing. No, I don't do anything else besides all this stuff. And I do have a shot of collagen every day. Okay, so my company has this amazing bonus going on, okay? Best means 1 of 3 is what it's called. So depending on when you're listening to this. This is my favorite. Now, this isn't for everyone. It is burn more calories, boost metabolism, and increase energy. But the one thing that I love about this is it makes me feel good. It gives me a little bit of boost and a little bit of energy. Oh, why does my nose always itch? And it also, over time, shrinks the fat cells. Now, if you know anything about fat cells, they have a memory. And so the memory is you go on a diet, you cut down your carbs, it don't matter, they shrink, you stop that diet, you start drinking more water and eating carbohydrates, the fat cells then get to build up again really fast. So that's why you gain weight so fast. That's how you lose weight so fast, and that's how you gain weight so fast. But they get smarter and smarter and smarter and let less and less go after each time you go through that process. So that's that. And then we have this a 3-day cleanse. It tastes like earthy. It's very forest green. And I love that, okay? It's 3-day cleanse that also, the science behind it is you can eat whatever you want on this cleanse. And because you're given the permission to eat whatever you want, if you read this book, you would know you're going to just start to naturally eat a little bit better because you're putting something healthy in your body. This has apple pectin in it and psyllium husk. So the apple pectin goes around and it clings to heavy metals in your body and things like that. And then the helium, the psyllium husk brings it out, okay? Make sure you're drinking lots of water. Now, the biggest one is this. I stopped taking multivitamins for a really long time because I took awesome for years. Dolly, don't. No. Come sit next to me. She doesn't have to go outside. And it's like 20 below out there today with tons of snow. But it's sunny, so she's a little confused. Anyway, so this is $100, and it is free right now with this. And this is the LBS, the Lean Body Sculpting System, because it sculpts and shreds, okay? But this, even after this came out, I wasn't as consistent with it as I could be. But knowing about this, knowing about ingredients in food and how to build up the gut and what kind of foods and supplements and things like that you need to to heal the gut. And if you have leaky gut, you have leaky brain. Hence why this world's gonna see a pandemic with Alzheimer's. It's not your brain, it's your gut. But then what did I say in the beginning? If your brain is fried, then your body is, right? If your body is, then your brain is. Boom. Pretty simple. Gut-brain axis. And so knowing that is why I am very adamant at taking these every single day. And it's like so much. The ashwagandha root extract was one of the biggest ones. And they even come in like little ones, but I won't get geeky on you with that, okay? But they're really easy to take. You just take them whenever. You can take them with food. I take them before bed and I don't get sick. They're just capsules. They're not like big pills or anything like that. And these ones are actually like high-powered omegas. It's called an Omega Complete. EPA, DHA, and good for the heart and brain health. And it also has the ingredient in that is in algae that that what are those things called? I don't know why I want to say penguins. They're not penguins. They're birds. Shit, I was trying to sound all smart and my brain went dead. A flamingo! Ha! Flamingo! I knew. I was like, I'm not quitting. I've been on here long enough. I'm not quitting. A flamingo. So they actually get their color from the algae, from a specific product that's in there. So I am going to break this fast, and I do not fast for any other reason besides to make my body run optimally, to make my digestive system have as much of a break between food that it needs. Also, I don't do it. The main reason why I do it is for my body to be healthy and my cells to be healthy, not to lose weight. But I do, if I can help you get really structured. And then when you lose a majority of your body fat, you can't fast as much as you could before, because you don't have a bunch of extra energy. And so then you just start to go to full on intuition. when it comes to fasting. Like, okay, why? Because you want to be eating focused based on this, not starving. Okay, that's not what fasting is about. Intermittent fasting is not another diet, hence why I wanted to come on here and share this. But I absolutely agree with, I mean, if you could fast for 24 hours, if you got this down, you can fast for 24 hours, you can reset your system like you wouldn't believe, especially from sugar and things like that. So with that being said, I am going to eat my favorite shake. And yeah, if you want the recipe, let me know. If you want more of this type of help with your health, I have multiple things, especially my sugar talk workshop. It's only $7 right now when you're watching this. Gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind. The things you didn't know about sugar. Like, stop denying it. And I'm telling you, you never have to quit sugar. Ever. I can teach you how to eat sugar to your benefit. Because you can. Wouldn't that be amazing? You can't fucking live like this, though. Not why you have to be knowledgeable about this, so you're not living like the human that would need to read this book. The dieter, right? Ooh, another diet book. Oh, you are screwed, because there is no way you're gonna follow through with that shit. You're gonna do it surfacely, because you're going to do it on your own, so it's not going to quite work. But I can help you. I can help you. Bye. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you want a discount. What is it? A discount code. I got a code. Yeah, just don't ask me how much any of this is. If you want a direct link on education, a direct link to get like $10 or more off, let me know. All right, bye.